Welcome, Leo, to your Astrodice reading for April. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, my beautiful Leo, let's see what's going on with you, Leo, and get into the best message. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one house. So, best house for Leo, please. Best house for the month. What is it they need to know? They have the sun coming out. Look at that. You got the sun coming out in the 5th house. Ooh, with some Pisces energy. So they're definitely going to have some kind of sensitivities going on around this situation. So with the sun, though, I love that because, wow, you're getting this. It could be a little smoky is what I'm feeling in the 5th house. Smoky, right? Because you got the fire versus the water. So we're talking about some smoke. So something that's going to end up allowing you kind of to, you know, wear your heart on your sleeve a little bit over here, my friends. Right? So it does feel like they're going to get kind of, if something does happen, I don't know, I just feel like there it goes. You shot my nerve. So the endless energy is endlessly loving, compassionate, forgiving, and it confuses and softens to resolve. But there's also this wistfulness going on around the situation. With this Pisces energy, it's like, you know, this is the way it has to be when it comes to love. And that's really what I'm feeling. Like, and I have this feeling right now that you're going to have this, I don't know if it's just the beginning of the month, but where it's kind of like, Leo, I'm living and loving in all the wrong places. Why are you making me feel this way? Where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So going straight into that 5th house and really feeling this romance coming on over here, but it does feel like it's a little rocky and a little smoky in the very beginning of the month. I'm just really feeling this energy of what are you doing? What is your partner doing over here? So going straight to at the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Spirit, please give us the cards that we need. Yes, having a tower in the very beginning of the month. So it does feel like there is this tower coming. It does feel like there's some kind of disagreement. It feels like there's something you want to let go. Maybe you were trying to forgive the situation, but why do I feel this pull and tug? And maybe that's where I'm getting this living and loving in all the wrong places. Why do you why do you want these disagreements? It makes you want to flee. It makes you want to risk something. It makes you want to take a leap of faith somewhere. Maybe you even feel like, you know what, I have other things that I want to do that is going to make me jump. And you're trying to not think about this relationship that much at this time. But it does feel like there is something rocky going on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. The devil coming out. It's almost like you're saying, you know, I would forgive you for the situation, but why do you keep tugging on it? See, this is where the smokiness is coming out. So instead of just getting totally, you know, on fire about the situation, turning into some kind of dragon, it does feel like you're saying, hey, you know, I wish you would just listen so therefore we can get past this disagreement because I already have the understanding of what's going on and I'm trying to let it go. Why do I feel like they just keep pushing that button? You know? So it's almost like you're taking a leap of faith, but they want to keep you inside your head. And yet the more you keep trying to push over here, they're pushing the boundaries. So the disagreement is not exactly what you were searching for. It's like I'm searching for something even better. But they're not giving you what you want. If anything, it's... Why they got a tug? Nope, they're not going to go in the right direction in the beginning of the month. Where you were trying to fix the situation, where you're trying to just say, live in love, mistakes happen. They don't want to do that. They want to push over the boundary. They want to keep the pace at continuing to keep the argument alive, keeping the toxic energy alive, keeping that disagreement going. Maybe they want to be right. Okay. So they're definitely pushing you back into a corner. I can see that for sure. Where you're saying, you know what, drop it. Let's get past this. They're saying, no, let me just keep pushing this button. Okay. In the mid-month, well, that's it. You just escaped in your own way. Whether you're actually escaping the relationship in itself or you're hiding out, however it is, you're definitely going to escape. The sun over here is the intense spirit, purpose, and destiny that is involved. So where you feel like the purpose of the whole situation is for yourself, Leo, deep within your own spirit and your own soul, you're saying, I'm escaping this situation because you're causing nothing but heartache and pain. And all I wanted was a resolution. They don't want to bring in a resolution and they don't want to bring in any peace offerings. So it's almost to the point now in the mid-month that, I think that even if they tried to come back for some kind of peace offering, you're saying, just forget it. Now you've made it so bad. You're going your own direction, doing the things that you want to do in the 5th house for your own cups of love, for the things that you love, for the things that you want, the things that you desire. So it could even be just an escapism, right? I'm escaping the world in its own way. So if you're married and this is the situation, you could be hiding out in your own bedroom. Maybe you're drawing, you're getting creative, doing the things that you want to do, closing that door on them until the situation is resolved. However it is, take it how it is, but there's definitely this feeling to want to escape for your Ace of Cups, for your own peace, your own love, and for your own fulfillments of your own path within the sun. Over here, it's saying there is a resolution within yourself. Yeah, within yourself. Right? Because no matter what, you're going to go get, the resources that you need. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're going to actually escape by traveling. Maybe you're actually moving. Maybe you're actually going to go see your mom and dad. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Go to the movies. You're going to go do things for yourself. So now you're going to go have fun, and do the things you want to do. And this is because no matter what, the love has kind of proved itself to you that I'm not taking this offering. They have nothing to show me. For some of you, you just believe that it was unrequited love. That's the living in love. Oh, wow. That's the living and loving in all the wrong places. Yeah. Because right now, where you are, it's showing in the mid-month, I have to go do these other things because there's not enough passion. There's not enough things going on. There's no abilities to connect to where I really was searching for. You're not on the same page with someone. So it just feels like you're moving in the pace that you need to move in because they can't keep up with you. They just want to make toxic energy. So it doesn't feel, I think in the mid-month, this whole relationship, as you're thinking about it, it doesn't feel authentic. That's where the living and loving in all the wrong places come. It's not an authentic love. It's not true. Because, where's the unconditional love? It feels like to me, Leo, like you were saying, I was trying to give you unconditional love. I was trying to do what I needed to do. And you didn't prove to me that you could give me back what I was giving you. So, of course. So, what? You kind of back down. You back down because, like I said, I only see smoke. I don't see that you got so hot-headed. You see what I'm saying? You didn't blow up for the majority of you, right? Just because it's not here doesn't mean it didn't happen, right? I'm just saying it's more smoky. And I think it's because it hurts. I mean, look, you have this Pisces, so they're making you kind of, like I said, wear that heart on your sleeve. And this was because you were looking for something authentic. You were being your authentic self. You were giving this unconditional love, and they can't show you nothing. So I think they really proved to you, Leo, what they really wanted. So it feels like kind of maybe even a dangerous love. It's dangerous for your own emotions. Right? You're opening up your heart to a deeper, more, intensified place. And here they are pushing every button. So, putting yourself at a risk. For what? Heartbreak. Insomnia. It just feels like you were trying to be intimate. They don't want to be. Excuse me. The Temperance is upside down in the end of the month. So you're getting a little impatient. There is some impatience going on within you. You do have a little impatience. The impatience is the understanding of why the Ten of Cups is not going the way you wanted it. You had these heartfelt kind of declarations that were going on within this situation. I do believe that during the full moon, you come to this conclusion, right? By the 16th, which is the mid-month, forget it. Because that's where you're really going to get the reflection, right, from that moon. To really move on the path that's really, good for you. So here in the end of the month, it just feels like the communication, any communication, that you do is only fighting. Oh my gosh. Is only fighting. So you're becoming very impatient because now all they want to do is fight, and they want to put you inside your head. There is no getting together. They could be making you feel like the third wheel, or just literally, kind of knocking you out of the situation to the point where you're kind of like discovering that their words are definitely not the words that you were looking for. So pretty much your passion definitely has some boiling points now, doesn't it? Right? And you're noticing, it has boiling points, because you're saying, where I was still looking for you to be generous to me, offer me the love, and do the things, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. So there is no groundbreaking over here. The only groundbreaking that we have within this relationship, and the things that I'm doing in the 5th house, is just collapsing on itself. Right? It even feels like at one time, in the end of the month, you might even be trying to surrender to deeper communication with them. But it doesn't. It just ends up heartache. It just ends up putting you into confusion because you don't understand, why aren't you doing this? Look, if I come back after the mid-month and I come back at the end of the month, still looking for the rewards because I'm getting impatient with you and I want to try to fix this. They're not exchanging any kind of words over here that are worth anything to your heart. Wow. So if anything, they're just disappointing you. And it does feel like you may have surrendered over here by giving them, right, nothing but the deepest desires, right? But they want to cause drama. Wow. You're going to be guarded. You're not going to want to trust anybody with your heart at this time, especially not them. So the more they keep talking and the more they want to keep fighting, even though you're impatient to actually get to the point, to get to the situation, to figure out what it is that you really feel. What do you really feel? And it's not looking good. So they kind of put you in the background, confuse you, and then you put your guards up. What are you else going to do? So you're definitely going to feel like now you have to stick up for yourself and ground. And now you're just guarding your heart, because now they're just hurting you. And like I said, having this Pisces within you, having all this love and all this, reflection going on. Oh my goodness. So we will leave it there. And in case it comes up in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, or the end of the month, right? Because we all know that a lot of times it does. So we don't want to dig too deep. Otherwise, be like, well, we already know the answer. So where do we go next? So, okay, my friends. So that was it for you in the 5th house. Okay. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.